Ike Diaz live. It goes down. What's going on, my peeps? Just want to say hello to everybody. Want to stop by. Tonight was supposed to be FE Monday, but what I decided was it's kind of hard. I like this color, guys. So if you jump in, but thank you for stopping by. Ike Diaz live. It goes down. The place to be. I say party. Somebody made fun of me because I say party about the FE movement. You know what I mean? But I think it's true. I think it's if you're not having fun with it, what's the point? What's the point? My hair's getting long. My hair's getting long. My brain's getting stronger. Anyway, I just wanted to go on real quick. I'm not going to be on very long. Take up too much of your time tonight. Like I said, what I decided was to go on every other Monday with it. This is FE Monday part 15. What I decided was to go on every other Monday because last Monday I did 4 live streams, and I kind of went over the limit as many as I normally do. You know what I mean? Like, so they did really good though. Don't get me wrong. They did really awesome, and I was really surprised at the numbers and the participation that we got from everybody. So it was pretty interesting, guys, and I am very grateful for everybody who stopped by those. But if I do it excuse me, every other Monday, it gives me more time to get a guest because that's what's happening is that having a hard time because it's like last moment stuff. So if I give them some time to be a guest, it should work out pretty good. So if I give them like a week notice, it should be pretty good. Thank you for whoever stopping by. You guys are amazing. I know, like I said, this was we jumped on real quick to do this. And I got my favorite little screen on that I've been using. I'm trying to test it out so I could see what I could do with it later. And then I've been watching all the iPhone, like people who do their movies with their iPhones, and I've been learning all the little tricks and gimmicks and gadgets all week. Um, so what I was going to talk about real quick is parroting and rehashing information, guys. You got to remember, everything that we put out is either we either parrot or we hash it. We rehash it. I hope I'm saying that right. The second part, parrot. But we either get it from the newsreels or we get it from other live streamers who are really good. Bigger YouTubers. You know what I'm saying? So I try to bring some good information for everybody. Um, oh shoot, I didn't realize that. Sorry about that. I know we got a few people in saying hello, so I'll just say hello. Write it in the chat. 'Cause like I said, it's not going to be a very long one. And like I said, I did 4 live streams last Monday, so it was quite a bit, guys, and it was pretty crazy. Um, so I've been getting some messages. I was gonna show them. I was gonna go live on my desktop, but it takes a little longer. But thank you if you are here, guys. I was gonna go live on my desktop, and that way I could have showed you some of the comments that I've been receiving. They're not mean comments. It's just that a lot of people are saying we know this information. We know this. You're bringing us information that we already know. That's cool. I appreciate that. But you got to remember, for every one person who knows some of the information that I present to you guys, there's a million more people that don't. So if I'm not, my job here is to reach people and not to sway them I'm not trying to change anybody's mind or anything about what they believe in, but if I could reach somebody and they could start looking into it, investigating it, and maybe even doing live streams themselves once they find out information, because a lot of this stuff I've been researching for 15 to 20 years, even longer, my whole life. The FE movement I've only been on for a little over 4 years, and I didn't start speaking about it till about 2 years ago on KBLP LLC podcast. I'm just guessing 2 years ago I started speaking about it, and then on Ideas Live, it's only been about eight months that I've been speaking about it, and we boil it down to only Monday because I do other live streams. It's not just about the FE movement, which really it is. But because in my other live streams, I do still talk about the FE movement, which I truly support, and I'm behind 110%. So make sure you check out all my live streams. Go to all of them. They're all pretty interesting. They're all pretty watchable. Um, and I call it a party because we do have fun. We do have a good time. You know what I mean? We do. I got some good listeners that you know what I mean that have been supporting me, and we try to make it as fun as possible because you can't just make it boring. You know what I'm saying? Like everything just can't be boring. So yes, everything is for the most part 99% of the information is parroting or rehashing information. And for people who say they know everything, literally you really don't. You know what I mean? Like I teach my kids that you learn something new every day. Every day in your life, you learn something new. So if you can't come on here and learn something new from me, or even hopefully the stuff that I tell you remind you, you know what I mean, so that you can keep putting it out there. Because I believe um, that you have to keep putting this information out. You can't just stop. You just can't stop. You have to keep putting the information out for people to know because people are just going to forget about it. People are not going to be interested. You got to remember, I have a lot of listeners that's never even heard of the FE movement, never even heard of confidence. You know what I call them? Confident. If you're a regular listener, I call them like in the old days, con men. They used to call them confidence men. So so I changed it to confidence trails. But anyway, so there's people who either never have heard of it or are totally on the fence that they just totally ignore it, that they'd rather keep believing the lie. And I've said this before. People would rather um, keep getting lied to than admit they were lied to in the first place. And this goes way back in history. You know what I mean? This is a quote from history. And then there's another quote from a president that said, "The American people, the only I think it's Nixon, the American people will won't believe a lie until you keep pushing it on them." So you'd have that one. You'd have to look up. If I find a link, I'll put it in the description. So Ike Diaz live, FE Monday. Like I said, I'm probably gonna do. I watch Planet B.O.B. That's with Michelle Auger. You can check that on KBLP LLC and Denise Harris, and they do every other Monday, and they do really good. And I think that it gives us a better chance because they get guests, they get like book writers and different things. If you catch some of their shows, they have prepper authors that are preppers. So catch some of their shows and see what kind of information they got. They're pretty good. You can check it out, KBLP LLC on iHeart, on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, all your locations. You can check it out. So if you're just checking this out right now, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, everything is a parrot, and sometimes you have to re-say it. Like I listen to Russian RV, RFB, ODD, a lot of these big time Vincent Rhodes, and a lot of their information is rehashed, but they have to uh, keep telling us so it finally gets through the brainwashing that everybody's been in. Like everybody's been in such a brain cloud, a brain fog that they can't open up their mind sometimes to it. So if I have to do a subject 100 times just to get to one person, then I'm gonna do it, guys. So those messages I got about, oh, you already know it all. You don't. You know, but none of us know everything, guys. So, you know what I mean. So, like I said, they weren't bad messages. Like I said, I was gonna highlight them, but I don't even know if I want to give. I don't even like to do that kind of stuff. Like screenshots or whatever it is. So. Um, but if what I was waiting on was a friend of mine who was gonna come over, he's a concave guy, and we were gonna sit here and talk concave tonight on FE Monday. So if he's still available to show up, I might try to go back on a little later. But your live ideas, like I said tonight, I just want to do a real quick live to let you know, yes, things are parroted, and yes, people rehash. And you got to remember, just because you know it or you may know this information, there's a million people that don't know it. So if we could reach those million people, even a percentage of them, it will totally help out everybody doing this. Ike Diaz Live. Thank you very much, guys. Have a great evening. Talk to you soon.